The final progression event on Rollercoin is well underway for Season 8, as this will be the final progression event for Season 8, which is soon coming to an end as well. Stay tuned to find out more. Okay, so another great season is coming to an end on Rollercoin, and I'm really looking forward to Season 9, which will actually be starting next week. So I've got a lot of things to discuss with you today for this season, so very important that you watch the entire video because I'll be discussing a few different things that will help you to conclude the season and obviously not miss out on any of the rewards and other tasks that you need to do. So on my screen here, I'm going to start off with the home screen of Rollercoin, where you can see a lot of information here as well. Rollercoin also have sent out notification emails to advise you to spend your RST. Now, RST, okay, what is RST? RST is the roller season token that is always available with seasons and when they start, and you start to accumulate those as the season progresses. Now, it's very important that before the end of the season that you actually spend all of your RST tokens because they will be wiped, okay? So for example, I've been accumulating mine, and at the moment here I have 10,180. Don't spend to the very last RST until you do certain quests, okay? So make sure that for the last day, for example, you do the certain quests that you need to do, because for example, in order to be able to open, for example, these cases, you do need to have some RST available, okay? So don't just spend it all. For example, if I were to spend mine at the moment, the 10,180, I might not have enough in order to be able to open enough cases to be able to complete some mergers, for example, of parts, okay? So I've got to be careful there, okay? This is going to cost me 120, and in this case, I would have had enough to be able to open three part cases at least, and hopefully find enough parts in there to be able to do enough mergers to complete one of the quests there as well, okay? So number one that I wanted to mention is be sure to spend all of your RST before the end of the season, and the end of the season is going to be in approximately another 7 days, 9 hours and 20 minutes. So I know that it will be at around midnight CET time, okay, when the day is just about to change. So I know that this is going to be today, it's the 3rd of July, it will be in a week's time on Monday going on to Tuesday early morning. So be sure to spend all of your RST before then. And if we move on to the progression event that's well underway at the moment, which is called the American Dream, this is the last progression event for this season, and that is going to end in another 6 days, okay? So in another 6 days at 5 p.m. CET time, this will also end. So there's going to be like one day where I'm not really sure if there's going to be another progression event or not, but judging by what Rollercoin normally do, they normally release progression events straight away. When one ends, another begins. That's what they've been doing lately. But honestly, I don't know what's going to happen this time round. What I did read, and Rollercoin had sent out a notification, was that this was going to be the last progression event for this season. So that is the public information that Rollercoin made available to everyone, that it was going to in fact be the last progression event. So who knows, maybe they'll extend this by another day just to bring it in line with the end of the season. So that could be a possibility as well. Or maybe there'll be just one day where we won't have a progression event at all, okay? But we'll just have to wait and see for that. In a nutshell, another week remaining till the end of the season and till the end of the mini progression event. Now, the progression event, okay, what I like to do normally is give you a run through of all the miners there are and the total amount of mining power you can actually acquire if you actually get to the end. And the biggest miner that you can acquire in this progression event is Lady Minity, okay, for the Statue of Liberty. And we all know that now 4th of July is upon us, and I also wish to wish all you great Americans out there a happy 4th of July Independence Day. So enjoy that day as well. And be sure that on the holiday you actually do get to play some games and complete some quests and try to get as many rewards on Rollercoin as much as possible. So let me just go through the rewards that you can get for the American Dream progression event. So here on my screen you can see all the rewards that you can obtain through the progression event. I believe I am up to currently level 6. I haven't gone through a lot so far, but I am working on it, so I'm going to try and get as many as possible. They're not too difficult to obtain at the start, okay? So when you get to a level 11, it's going to be a bit harder. You're going to need 90,000 experience points to get the Rollercoin minus 761 there. Again, I would like to thank Piero for always providing these nice bits of information to know all the rewards that are going to be in the mini progression events. I think that's really cool, and you always get to know some information. You can get this information yourself as well, not just from my YouTube channel, but also from the Discord channel that Rollercoin do have. So be sure to check that out. It will be under the general information tab under the pinned messages, okay? So you can get all this information. So besides the miners, again, there are a couple of racks as well. You've got the Hasher Rack 6, which gives you a nice 7% miners bonus. So every single miner you place on that rack will have an additional 7% bonus added to its own power. And you've also got Hasher Rack 8, where you get a 5% miner bonus, but obviously you can fit more miners on that rack as well. There are some XP rewards here to help you get through the event as well and try to get to the last level that you possibly can. If I show you mine at the moment, I am currently, I believe, on level 51, and there it is. I'm currently working for this golden piston hat, and then I will be getting the gear grabber as well, because I did pay for the seasonal pass, okay? So I did actually pay for the premium pass, not all of the rewards at once, so I still have to actually do the tasks and the quests every single day and actually go through these. So I'm not just going to get those prizes automatically. I actually do have to work for them as well, but at least I'll be eligible for the season rewards each time I hit those as well, and not just the free rewards. Back to the progression event and the American Dream rewards that you can actually get. So I've done all the sums here, and I can tell you that the total amount of mining power that you can achieve is just shy of 2.5 petahash, okay? So I believe that it's actually slightly more than the last mini progression event that there was available. So 2.5 petahash in just mining power. That's not including any bonuses. It's not including any racks with bonuses. It's just simply by acquiring all of the miners, including the lady minority. Okay, so at 742.5 terahash with a whopping 3% bonus as well there. Okay, so with just that mining power, 2.5 petahash, that will actually boost you up quite a bit on the chart. So be sure to definitely try your best to get all of those rewards. And if you are watching this Rollercoin video and don't know what Rollercoin is and are watching it for the first time, well, first of all, you can check out all my other videos on my channel on Rollercoin just to get a good idea of what Rollercoin is and what you can do, and some tips and tricks that will help you along the way as well. And also be sure to click my link below this video down in the description below. That is my referral link, and when you actually register to Rollercoin using my link, you will automatically, immediately and instantly upon registration receive 1000 Satoshi for you to get started as well. Okay, so those were two of the very important things that I wanted to mention. Spend all of your RST before the end of the season, which is going to happen in a week's time. And the American Dream progression event will give you 2.5 petahash in total mining power as well, which is quite a big significant difference as well that it will make to you and to your data center there to help you earn even more crypto. Now, one final thing that I wanted to mention, for the end of the season, Rollercoin have decided to do a little bit of a giveaway here. It's called Finish Line. If you click on that, here every single day there will be some sort of miner that you can purchase. For example, at the moment there is the Mega Stallion miner, and you actually can purchase 3 of these if you wish. It's going to give you 166.5 terahash per second per Mega Stallion miner that you actually purchase through this section right here. Yes, you can purchase it from the marketplace, but it is not very far off this price. Okay, this is 13.99. Remember that when you're purchasing a miner from this section here, from the Finish Line event, okay, you're actually purchasing out of the marketplace, meaning that for every RLT that you're spending, you are going to get 1000 points. So in this case, it's almost 14 RLT, so you will automatically get 14,000 points added to your progression event points, which will help you acquire those rewards much faster. And if you have a multiplier on that progression event, if you have that multiplier applied, you will get that reward even faster, and all the rewards after the reward you're currently on even faster, because you'll have a multiplier as well. If you buy 3 of these, you're going to get even more points. Okay, so this is quite a good deal here. If I quickly just copy this here and we go to the marketplace just to show you, this is 13.99. Okay, so technically speaking, you're going to get 13,990 for those of you that want to be very, very accurate with the amount of points that you're going to receive. And if we check in the marketplace how much it would cost to buy from the marketplace, it is at 13.86. okay, so it's neither here or there. There's not much of a difference, only 0.14 or so of an RLT, 0.13 of an RLT. Not going to make too much of a difference, but one thing I wanted to show you here is that each one of these gives you a 0.5%. Now, obviously, if you have the same miner, you're only getting that bonus 0.5% once. Okay, so if you have 3 of them, you're still only going to get 0.5% bonus once. Obviously, you would need to then merge them and, for example, do the uncommon one, and then just, for example, do like this one here. There's uncommon. Costs 51 at the moment. Okay, so if you actually do that, you'd have the 0.5 plus a 1.1 as well. Okay, so 1.1 plus the 5. Okay, if you keep 2 of them and merge them, so let's say you bought 3, you'd keep 1 as normal, you'll have the 0.5, and then the other 2 you can merge them to an uncommon Mega Stallion miner, and then you'll have another 1.1. okay, so that's going to give you a total of 1.6% bonus between the 3 of them if you do it that way. Okay, so just be sure to look out for these prizes here, and these are quite good and reasonably priced. And at the moment, you can actually purchase 3 of these. Sometimes it's just 1. It depends on the price. So be sure until the end of the season that you keep on checking this page daily, because the rewards here will change and you can significantly increase your mining power as well doing these purchases here as well. Okay, plus you'll obviously again be gaining more points for you to progress in the American Dream progression event. Okay, so those are basically the 3 things that I wanted to mention today. Spend all of your RST tokens before the end of the season, complete the American Dream progression event and get all those rewards, and always check daily the Finish Line shopping spree that you can do to make your mining experience much more powerful and get as many miners as you possibly can, and most importantly, the power that you possibly can. So I hope that you found this video useful. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so down below, smash the like button and hit that notification bell to be notified when new videos do come out on my channel. And until next time, take very good care of yourselves, and thanks for watching.